Chris Knobloch did say this morning the pairs are going to fluctuate throughout the course of the night. That was Ekholm with a shot. Here's Jeff Skinner who gets a chance up on the top line. Here's Leon Draisaitl. Will he get 50 like Bucci said? You said it, the NHL leader with 49. Darnell Nurse's shot got blocked on the way in. On the reload, Nurse dragging through toward the net. And Vejmelka makes the stop. And in the corner, McDavid couldn't possess. Ekholm swatted it back. McDavid setting up Hyman, and a save made by Vejmelka. Along by Wallman, collected by Hayton. Entry on the rush. Hayton with a shot that got blocked in the slot. Recovered, and a save made by Pickard off the mask. And then on New Year's Eve here at Rogers Place, 4-1, the Oilers win in that one. McBain, getting across on the reload. Krause with a good look.
Well, on the flip side, Chris Knobloch said after their game against New York on Sunday, said this is a very different team.
Gunther with a shot, stick broke on the way in. Gunther wanted a penalty as well, and then an Oli Mata pass springs out to center. Here's Hyman on the move. Zach Hyman had it blocked by Vejmelka.
Out of the last game at Madison Square Garden, he's back in on that top line, and here's a look. He uses that left leg, comes inside.
Looking, sauce one off the stick of Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Here's Nugent-Hopkins, the former first overall pick for Bouchard with a shot that got through. Picked up by Arvidsson. Right back around for Sergachev. It's a unit that is 13th in the league on the power play for Utah. Here is Gunther. It's 11 power play goals. Trying to tuck one back for Sergachev at the line. Poked away. Danger looms. Nugent-Hopkins. A backhand score! A shorty, and the Oilers strike first.
He takes advantage of Sergachev. There's some high pressure from Edmonton. Sergachev loses an edge right there. He goes down a second time. And the pressure from Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, despite the two guys bearing down on him, he's on his backhand. Instead, he just drops that left arm in a beautiful up-top finish.
Inside of 20 seconds to go. And now Ryan Nugent-Hopkins for Connor McDavid on the back pedal. Nugent-Hopkins with a wrister, fought off by Vejmelka. McDavid got it back. Nugent-Hopkins chips for Bouchard. McBain ready to emerge, 3 seconds away. McDavid slams on the brakes. David still with it. McBain down to the box, back to even strength. They score! Welcome back, Zach Hyman. 2-0 Edmonton.
It was just in the after the penalty expired, but how about the setup there from Connor McDavid? And you said welcome back, Zach Hyman. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins also gets an assist on this. 2-point game already for him. I love the way McDavid created space. He does that spinorama, backs out, gets the puck down low, and then it's a puck right across the crease and an easy touch. That is, with 21 seconds left to win that back. That shows the poise. That's exactly why Trini has so much trust in Kerfoot. Just before the...
McDavid with speed. McDavid moving in! Score! Sensational!
McDavid is considered the best on the planet. Watch the way he takes off here. Just this beautiful setup with Bouchard, one-touch pass. You can see it's a set play. And Connor McDavid, what do? When you've got a guy coming at you with that speed, Vejmelka thinks he has it, thinks he's pulling to his backhand, and it just ends up touching it. Beautiful touch by Connor McDavid to just get it by his pad there.
Dropped out for Sean Durzi. Stretch pass from Durzi, settled down by Logan Cooley, the 20-year-old on the hop, shoveled it on, and Pickard swooping in, Barrett Hayton. They had a flurry in that first period. And here is Connor McDavid with the wheels. McDavid, a shot kicked out by Stauber. Connor McDavid had Hyman with him, but instead triggered, hunting a second. Wallman right back in on a rim for Edmonton. Durzi swatted at that. Freed up. Back to the point. Here's Ekholm. He pumps. Drifting in. Ekholm toward the net. Score! Hyman was parked in front. Ekholm put it net front. Hyman's got the goal. And it's 4-0 Oilers.
That big stave on Connor McDavid. And then I love Ekholm right now. Ekholm is known as their penalty killer. He's defensive stalwart for them. but he doesn't play it safe. He's not the kind of defenseman who just chips it up and out. He comes in, he looks up, and that's his second assist here tonight. He said, I sort of shrugged, and equipment manager behind him rolled his eyes and said, oh my God, he never shuts up. He said, I guess I got to ask Bouchard. I guess I talk a lot.
Vasily Podkolzin gets in on the act, and it is 5-0 Oilers.
Well, certainly getting their depth scoring going, and that transition game is working in the favor of the Oilers. They forced a turnover as the puck was coming up the ice. Nick Bukestad that gives it up there, and then the defense are just in a tough position. They have bad gaps. They can't come in, and then it's a ton of space here for Podkolzin.
To time it up with Bouchard. Here's Bouchard midpoint. Back for Connor McDavid. Fed along. One-timer. Draisaitl's denied on the setup by Perry.
And then another chance here where he's in the bumper. Good work by Corey Perry down low. Some really tough competition starting here tonight against Edmonton.
It's a turnover. Matthias Janmark moving in, and Stauber makes the stop. Carcone back for Durzi. Carcone, hold shot and rang iron. Michael Carcone, 20-plus goals last year, only 6 this year. Nearly had one on the power play. Wallman's out of the box, back to even strength. Durzi, a shot! Score! Utah's on the board.
But what I thought Utah did a good job, they went after the pucks, retrieved loose pucks. They had a very simple...
Flung out to center by Wallman. Couldn't connect with Draisaitl. Cooley on the hop back in. McDavid the strip. Headmans for Hyman. Hyman moving in. Denied of what would have been a hat trick.
Beginning of the second period, and here's a look at that pass. Connor McDavid up to Zach Hyman. Perfect pass in stride. Hyman is pressure from the backside. You can see you got Marino, who's a great skater.
Trips back to the right point, slings one down. Skinner a shot. Jackson Stauber made the save. If you're just joining us, Karel Vejmelka was in the first. Got pulled. Ekholm! Score! Now Skinner collided with Stauber in the crease. But for now, it's a Matthias Ekholm goal that makes it 6-1.
And coming from the point, they come in low. It was a good bid there by Jeff Skinner. Would be great for him to get a goal, too. He's been a little bit snake bit. And instead, he comes across. Zach Hyman then leaves it for him right here. So a great assist to go with his 2 goals. And what a shot by the returning Matthias Ekholm.
Cleared off in behind by Pickard for Stetcher, who skates it up. There's more options on the blue line now for Edmonton. Ekholm back again. Emberson, a healthy scratch. Swept across, they score! Victor Arvidsson tucks one home, and it is 7-1 Oilers.
Found a home here, and good tenacity in front of the net. It's a good transition game. You can see the Oilers are feeling it. That's a weird zone entry, though. He's backing up, and then Arvidsson just stays with it. It's Keller who can't get it off his stick. Keller's got to get it out of danger zone. He can't take that time, and Victor Arvidsson makes him pay. Interesting to note that Chris Knobloch was talking about Victor Arvidsson.
And carried out of there by Matthias Janmark. Now Henrique moving in, down the slot. Backhander kicked out. Henrique threw a penalty, and that one nearly went on the doorstep for the Oilers.
They've been pushing, and then Ian Cole tries to step up. How about this? That's a penalty on Utah. They're going to come back and have to kill it, but this one was almost goal number 8 for Edmonton.
Pulls in, connects with Kapanen. Kapanen on the spin move, backhand stop by Stauber.
Here's a look at it, and Kapanen comes in. What a spin move.
Krause shoveled it out, going back to the line with some movement. Marino dropped it off. Don't a shot. Rebound for Marino. A diving Bouchard. Marino threw it back, kicked out by Pickard, and then the reload from Krause.
They got to simplify their game.
Gunther with a shot into the glove of Pickard, and that does it in Edmonton. An Oilers onslaught tonight. 7-1 the final. Edmonton over Utah.